is up? Hello and welcome back, or welcome to my YouTube channel. Since I don't have an intro yet, that's probably what it's gonna be for a little bit, just because I don't have one of those like catchphrases that most YouTubers have. Today's story time is gonna be about my first relationship. Alright, to start things off, I do want to say thank you so much for giving me 20 subscribers. It means everything to me to see that people are actually like watching my videos and enjoying my content, or at least finding entertainment in it if you don't like it that much. So thank you so much for 20 subscribers. Alright, so to start this off, this story takes place in my freshman year of high school, which is usually when most stupid decisions happen, not gonna lie, because everyone is maturing at their own different rates, and some people mature quicker than others. I was not one of those kids. I made a lot of dumb decisions and a lot of dumb choices when it came to finding people to be friends with or who to hang out with. So there was definitely a lot of stupid decision making on my part, this relationship being one of them. So it all started when my friend introduced me to this person. She didn't like straight up introduce me to him though. I believe it was like she started talking about this dude that she liked and kind of like described him a little bit, but didn't actually introduce us until after she was like, oh, I don't like him anymore, he's kind of a jerk. So then my friends ended up, I guess, disliking this dude because she disliked him, but I didn't even know who he was. However, I ran into him at his locker. Some people that were around him were like talking shit about me, and my first encounter, the first time I ever uttered a sentence to be heard by that kid was, "These idiots are your friends? Seriously? Get some better friends, you asshole." No joke, that's what I said. Anyways, after that, I one day was like, hey, I'm so sorry you had to like encounter me that way. Can we like start over? Because I was kind of rude. He was like, oh, sure. And first thing I noticed was, holy crap, that kid is really shy. And so then we actually like got off on a better foot, and then after that we started kind of like talking. I had this thing where every time I saw him in the hallway I'd be like, hey, and then just like keep walking, because it didn't matter who the hell I was with, I would still be like, hey. Alright, so one day I walked into the art room and all my friends look at me in this like way, and then they blurt out, since I don't want to use names, I should probably come up with a fake one. Let's call him Douche, for simplicity. So they're like, I walk into the art room and then they all look at me and they yell, "Douche likes you!" And me being this shy grade 9 girl with my binder clutched to my chest, I like stood there, blinked, turned on my heels, and walked the other way. And I walked down the hall and ate by myself in the theater that day because I was just like floored that any dude would like me, let alone Douche. So after that, after I actually got up the guts to talk to Douche, that day that I did get the guts to talk to him, he was sitting in like the front entryway of the school, and I had snuck up behind him unknowingly. He was listening to music, which I didn't think too much of it at the time. I thought he heard me coming up behind him. Stupid idea. Nope. Stupid girl. Come on, Catherine, you can do better. So I walked up to this kid, tapped him on the shoulder, scared the living daylights out of him, and then we just started talking from there. And it was actually a decent relationship, considering like on like the second or third email session we'd like confess feelings for each other. And keep in mind, we weren't even friends before this whole thing happened. And a good tip is, it is much better to start off being friends first than just jumping straight into a relationship with somebody that you don't even know that well. Learned my lesson, not gonna do that again. So on like the second or third phone call, we were like, it was good. We were planning like when to hang out. However, at this time, I was working on a couple of like side things, just extracurricular stuff that I found kind of fun. And yeah, so we would hang out after school until I had to walk home, which would sometimes be like half an hour to an hour of just like sitting and talking at the school or around the school. It was cool, I guess, but definitely not the ideal relationship for anyone. It was like a goofy teenage, like typical first relationship because it sucked. Now that I look back at it, like all the details and stuff, which I'm not gonna disclose in this is just for like shit and giggles. Um, but yeah, all the details in this story were like not not good. One of the first red flags I saw and should have been a lot more receptive to sooner was during one call. He had said something along the lines of, I thought I first liked you to distract me from another girl that I actually really, really like. But now that I've actually got to know you, I think I've fallen for you. And it was just like the dumbest shit. I should have known that he would probably be constantly hanging out with that other girl. And I had always heard things about like how many girlfriends he had had before, but I didn't realize how many until after we broke up. And it was ridiculous because all my friends would like hear about it and then they would tell me because I didn't have a phone and I didn't have social media then. So like I didn't know. I had no idea. Keep in mind I am a 2000s kid. Well, not 2000s, but like born in 2002. So, yeah, I didn't grow up with like all this social media stuff that I have now that I've had since I was in like grade 10 because that's when I got my first working phone and that's when I got like Instagram, Snapchat. So, the breakup was probably like the worst dealt with thing ever. I wanted to continue to talk to him. I wanted to know why the hell he didn't want to be friends with me. I wanted to know, like, if I could at least clear up what I said that day because I wasn't feeling good and I wasn't in the right mindset. Oh, young Catherine was so stupid. So, probably now is a good time to say that I definitely did not deal with that how I should have. Neither of us did. There ended up being a lot of like cyberbullying that I would hear about and like posting private messages online. That's never something you should do. Honestly, like don't do it because it tore me apart. Like all I wanted to do was be friends with this person or at least figure out what I had said that was like so upsetting, but since then we haven't talked. We're not friends anymore, obviously. We have not been friends in like almost 5 years, almost four. Yeah, almost 4 or 5 years now. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. I hope you all enjoyed. Hopefully it was a decently entertaining thing. Sorry I didn't want to disclose a lot of details, but that's just the way things are. If you want to hear more story times about stupid things I've done or friendships gone wrong, go ahead and like this video and hit the subscribe button. And I will see you all in the next one. Bye!